Anthony Edwards is the hottest young star in the NBA right now. From paying off potential baby mamas to joining Kobe Bryant as the only two players under 22 years old to have consecutive 40-point games in the postseason, Edwards' growth and maturity in the span of a couple years is unparalleled. The poster dunks, the charisma, the killer mentality, he's the full package. Ant-Man has been compared to Michael Jordan, from the way he plays to the way he looks, and the similarities are uncanny. His career is shaping up to be quite the movie, but can he lead the Minnesota franchise to their first title in, well, ever? We will go through all of what I just said and way more throughout the video, so stick around. Anthony Edwards was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia on August 5th, 2001. Growing up, Edwards was not just attracted to basketball, he dominated it. His talent was evident from an early age, leading him to enroll first at Thurl High School and later at Holy Spirit Preparatory School, both in his hometown. By his senior year, Edwards had established himself as a top-rated prospect, earning a 5-star rating and catching the eye of prestigious college programs across the country. Ultimately, he opted to stay close to home, committing to play for the University of Georgia. It was no surprise that Edwards was selected with the first overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft, and in only 4 seasons, he had already established himself as one of the best guards in the entire league. Now, he looks to chuck the Timberwolves on his shoulders as they push for a dark horse title contention. If you were any sort of basketball fan, you would have seen highlights of the young star as he battled Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. The back and forth with someone he looked up to was elite. The trash talk, the offensive plays, it was cinema. Not many expected it, but Ant-Man in Minnesota got the better of the supposed Phoenix super team, dominating them in a 4-0 sweep. Anthony Edwards isn't just leading the Timberwolves to unexpected victories. He's doing it with record-breaking performances and a leadership style that belies his youth. His impact is felt on both ends of the court, solidifying his status as a bona fide star. In the NBA postseason, Edwards has already made history. In the first round against the Phoenix Suns, he joined an elite group that only includes the legendary Kobe Bryant. By scoring 40 points in consecutive playoff games at the age of 22 or younger, Edwards became only the second player ever to achieve this feat. This accomplishment not only showcases his ability to dominate on the biggest stage, but also establishes him as a player to watch for years to come. Edwards' dominance goes beyond breaking records. Throughout the playoffs, he has consistently put up impressive numbers, averaging over 28 points per game. Analysts are now digging deeper into the data, searching for other potential milestones he could reach. Some experts even suggest that he has the ability to score 50 points in a playoff game, a feat accomplished by only a few young stars in NBA history. In fact, Edwards just dropped 44 points against the Nuggets in Game 4, so it's definitely within question. While Edwards' scoring prowess is undeniably impressive, his leadership qualities may be even more so. Despite only recently graduating from college, he has quickly become the focal point on the Timberwolves offense. His teammates, including seasoned veterans, respect him for his ability to create opportunities and lift the team's performance. Head coach Chris Finch has publicly praised Edwards' leadership, noting his natural charisma and competitive spirit, which inspire the entire team. Edwards' leadership extends beyond the court. He embodies a relentless work ethic and a commitment to improvement, whether he's honing his skills in the gym or encouraging his teammates to push themselves. Shoot it! Edwards sets a high standard for dedication and progress. The Timberwolves' success isn't solely attributed to Edwards' offensive prowess. Their strong defense also plays a crucial role, with Edwards being a linchpin in their aggressive defensive strategy. While Edwards is primarily known for his scoring, many have been surprised by his defensive acumen. His agility and instincts allow him to disrupt passing lanes, leading to steals and forced turnovers. A recent play perfectly illustrates Edwards' defensive impact. In a crucial late-game possession against the Suns, he anticipated Devin Booker's move, stole the ball, and initiated a fast break that resulted in a game-sealing dunk for Karl Anthony Towns. This defensive awareness and ability to make game-changing plays are indicative of Edwards' growing defensive IQ. His understanding of opponent strategies and his anticipation of plays are improving, making him a valuable asset on both ends of the court. This two-way dominance is a significant factor in the Timberwolves exceeding expectations and competing for a championship. The young protege's rapid rise to stardom has naturally led to comparisons with basketball legends. Analysts and journalists have likened him to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, highlighting his explosiveness, his scoring ability, and most of all, his killer instinct. However, Edwards has dismissed the parallels. In a recent interview, he said, "It's an honor to be mentioned in the same breath as those guys, but my focus is being on the best Anthony Edwards I can be. Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant is Kobe Bryant. I just want to write my own story." Despite his reluctance to embrace comparisons, the excitement surrounding Edwards is palpable. National media outlets are buzzing with stories about the young phenom, and his electrifying highlights have garnered millions of views on social media. While comparisons and hype can fuel Edwards' motivation to excel, they also come with a burden of immense expectation. Balancing these external pressures with his internal drive to succeed will be crucial as he continues to make his mark on the NBA, and the growth hasn't been without its hassles either. With stardom comes attention, some of it wanted, some of it unwanted, and some of it dangerous. Late last year, Edwards was caught up in a tense situation when he allegedly got an Instagram model pregnant. When she broke the news to him by text, Ant's younger, oblivious self shone through a little and simply texted back, "Get a abortion. Lol." Now, the woman didn't seem to like that response, so whether it was genuinely an accident or this was her plan all along to get some sort of payout, she went ahead and posted the exchange to her socials. Edwards reportedly then offered her $100,000 to abort the pregnancy, before handling the situation more privately moving forward. Needless to say, it was a learning experience for the youngster, and he'd have to be a little bit more careful in the future when it came to who he messes around with. The whole ordeal didn't really seem to affect his mindset on the court though, and he's playing the best basketball we've ever seen him play. There have been many talks recently about who could take over as the face of the NBA, with LeBron nearing the end of his career and stars like Curry and KD also at the back end of their time. Who is going to be the poster boy of the new era? For many, they see Anthony Edwards as the most suitable candidate. At only 22 years old, he has not only captivated the new age of fans with his humor and high-flying dunks, but he has also made many fans who prefer the older, more physical times in the NBA. The type of fans who like a bit of drama on the court and who love a bit of trash talk. At the making of this video, Ant and the T-Wolves are locking horns with the reigning champions, the Denver Nuggets, in arguably the hardest matchup they could face in the postseason. Both teams have been exchanging blows, with each team taking both victories in the other's home court. If they do manage to beat the Nuggets, then they will have a very good chance at being crowned champions when all is said and done. The excitement in Minnesota is palpable, as the area hasn't seen a second-round playoff appearance since 2004. Anthony Edwards has emerged as a local hero, captivating fans with his infectious enthusiasm and dazzling play. This playoff series has thrust Edwards and the Timberwolves into the national spotlight, with basketball fans eager to see if he can maintain his impressive performance against a championship-caliber team. The energy surrounding the team and their young star is electric, making each game a must-watch event. The matchup against the Denver Nuggets is a pivotal moment for Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. A series win would be a resounding statement, proving that their first-round upset was no fluke and announcing their arrival as a formidable team in the NBA. Regardless of the outcome, Edwards' leadership and on-court brilliance have already propelled the Timberwolves back into the NBA spotlight. The team's performance in the series will undoubtedly shape perceptions of their potential and set the stage for future success. Winning championships in the NBA is notoriously challenging, and many brilliant players have yet to achieve this feat. Anthony Edwards has already made a significant impact on the Minnesota franchise and fanbase in his short time there, and will continue to do so, regardless of the outcome of the current playoffs. Edwards' skill and leadership suggest that he has the potential to lead the Minnesota Timberwolves into a new era of success. With the right supporting cast, Edwards could become the face of the franchise and league for years to come, guiding the Timberwolves to sustained success and possibly adding multiple championship trophies to his collection. The limelight may be intense and the comparisons may be scary, but Anthony Edwards seems to be taking it all in stride. He has the skill, the work ethic, and leadership characteristics to carve his way into the right side of NBA history. Is he the new face of the league? If you like keeping up with basketball's young stars, then you will love what we have in store for you. Join us next time as we look at another up-and-coming NBA wonder kid.